Welcome back to Afternoon Live. Is this the year you have vowed to have a more organized home? Our next guest believes it all starts with adopting a declutter mindset. Here to show us how, we welcome back professional organizer Sarah Larsen. So glad you're here. Perfect timing for the new year.
It is the perfect time to set the table for the new year.
Yeah, so organizing and decluttering can be super overwhelming. So you've got some great tips just to get us started, which begins with having a vision for ourselves. Can you explain what that looks like?
Yeah, I think it's really important to understand what your why is. Why do you want to get organized? What do you want your home to feel like, and what do you want it to look like? Do you want it to be like the cover of a magazine, or do you want to just simply be able to find your keys on the way out the door every day? Yes. So really sitting down by yourself or with your loved ones and coming up with your vision can help you so that if things get tough down the road, you can come back to that, and it's like a grounding point for you to move forward.
Yeah, keep your goals in mind. And you say don't let fear stop you. I think it can feel really overwhelming to get started with a decluttering or organizational goal.
Yes, so that's a common barrier. People, when they call me and we have our consultation, they tell me that they are really scared to let go of things because they might need it just in case. But really what happens is when we hold that fear is that it can lead to anxiety and a sense of overwhelm and depression. And so decluttering is the opposite of that. So when you start to let things go, you can feel this big shift in your mental health and your well-being.
Yeah, when your space is in order, it helps your mind function better too.
It does.
And there is some guilt, I think, that goes along with it sometimes. Oh, this is sentimental, so-and-so gave it to me, even for things we don't really need or use. How do we let go of that so that we can really declutter? That's so tough.
Yeah, so let go of the guilt. That is a very common stumbling block for people because they might have inherited something from grandma, like maybe a lamp of some sort, but it doesn't match their aesthetics of their house. Or maybe it doesn't even work anymore, but they feel guilty letting that go. And so one thing that can be really helpful is to take a picture of it so that you have something that can spark that memory for you, but you don't actually need the physical item in your house. Or gifting that to a family member can also feel really good if that family member really wants that piece that, you know, grandma gave you.
Sure, and there are lots of other ways to give to and other people who can use our things that we don't need anymore. A lot of times we forget there's value that can be placed somewhere else.
Absolutely. So, and that is, that's one of the dopamine hits that comes with decluttering. It can be really calming for your nervous system. Yeah. When you let something go, the physical act of getting it out of your house helps you feel better, and then you know you're gifting it to somebody else, and that cycle can feel really rewarding. Yeah, and kind of onto that, embracing decluttering, that on top of, you know, feeling good by gifting things, it can be kind of fun at times when you're on a roll and you're rocking and rolling with getting everything in order. I love decluttering. I made a whole job out of it.
Yeah.
And it's just really fun to see my clients as they make progress, and just that shift that happens for them, coming from this place of holding things to letting it go. It can really propel you forward. And so I do offer a 31-day declutter challenge, and that is going on right now. So every January and July, it's a free challenge, and it's a chance for people to let go of 496 items from their home. Oh my goodness, okay. And so how it works is on January 3rd, you get rid of 3 things, the 4th, 4 things, all the way up till the 31st. Yeah. And people can sign up for that challenge if they want to on my Instagram page. It's Balanced Home Organization.
It must become easier, right? Once you let go of a couple of initial things and realize that wasn't so bad. I can get rid of more stuff.
Yeah, it just feels really good, and that momentum keeps going, and then you want to go to the next room and the next space, and it's a good feeling.
What do you do with all those 490 something things throughout the month? Do you put them in a certain place, or are you just getting rid of them constantly as you can?
Well, I would say just get rid of them as quickly as you can, because you don't want anybody having second thoughts or going back through it. Or sometimes my clients' children or husband find the donation bags and pull things out. So I'm often shoving things in my trunk before their family members get home. So
I've totally been there. I understand that completely.
Shove it away, get it out of the house.
And what about making organization and decluttering a constant thing and not just kind of tackling it all at once? How do you recommend just making that part of our daily lives?
I think that it's really important because that can be a big barrier for people is they think that when they need to get organized, they have to set aside a weekend.
Yeah.
I need a whole weekend to declutter my garage, when really the thing that works best when you're doing it without a home organizer is to spend 15 or 20 minutes every day. And you can set a timer on your phone or your watch, pair it with some music so that it's really fun, and just do little increments every day instead of making it this big mental barrier for yourself.
It is a lot more manageable that way, and you can tackle it bit by bit. We can all do it together.
Yes.
Thank you so much for being here.
You're
Great
welcome.
way to start the new year. And we'll have more information on our website at katu.com. We'll be right back with more Afternoon Live right after this.